Hello and welcome. You find me at Legoland Windsor. It's time for a full detailed tour. So we are starting just by the lockers. This is just by the toilets. This is just by the entrance when you first come in. So the entrance just to your right. Toilets directly beside them, so it's nice and easy if you're desperate. You've got guest services just over there if you have any problems. And then that takes us into the shop. So it's quite a bit up at the top. And you've also got the brand new Coffee Co place that has just opened up. So that used to be the closed bit. So as I said in lots of videos previously, that used to be the closed. There used to be a restaurant over there. They've extended the shop, added in the closed bits, and they've also added in all of these amazing models. So we will finish by these models because we will come all the way down and round. And we will just pick up as much as we possibly can. I have no idea how many parts this is going to be over. So we'll start up here. We'll start by the Hulkbuster. Very, very popular. 850 kilos in weight, this thing. 595,000 bricks. And it's just your standard ABS Lego. So by the time that zoomed in, I could have just read that for you. But this thing is absolutely enormous. Extremely girthy as well. It's a chunk, the size of its feet. So as you come into the park, there are 3 ways down. We're going down in the left, and then we'll finish up by Rebuild the World and the shop. You've got your sweet stop just directly over the way, and there's a photo booth just to my left. Now the hill train isn't working at the moment. If you're watching this and you saw another video where the hill train wasn't working, it is actually the same day. I'm going to try, because this is one of the last days before the children break up for summer holiday. I'm trying to sort of stock all the videos just in case we have problems with the COVID announcement that's going to be happening. And at least that way I can still try and entertain all of you best as possible if for whatever reason the park has to close again, but let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't. So like I said, I have no idea how long this is going to be. It depends how detailed I try and make it. I will try and do as many paths as possible. So this is a new model for this year. If you know what used to be here, I do, but I won't spoil it for you. Let me know in the comments below. I want to start getting a bit more interactive with you guys as we do this video. So we've just come in and come down. You've got this funky thing here. Now from here you've got another 3 ways down. You've got the secret path just to the left. You've got the steps directly in front. And then you've got another wheelchair access all the way around. But we will go straight down the middle, which means we've got all the slides and all the fun stuff. So you got all these nice little slides just when you first come in. All the different ones. That's where the secret path finishes, and you can see all the cool stuff from there. So this, like I said, it's just one of the entrance paths down. I will show you all of that stuff when we get down there. So we've got a lot of models when you first come in. You've got all the little ones. You've got the big ones that sing "We Will Rock You." Just to the left, you've got the Lego Reef and more. Sorry, the Lego Reef and the minifigs and more. That bit there is the way we could have come down the other way. So that's the multiple pass, and it splits again by this roundabout. It's just if you've got pushchairs or if you need disabled access to get down. And then we've got all the steps that we can go down. And then again, it splits into 2 at the bottom. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down in left is where we're going to go. There we go. Right, let's get into the Imagination Centre. Here it is. So you have the minifigs and more store, which is still closed. It's such a shame it's shut. And then you've got the Independent Mining Company. Is this going to work when I stand on it? No. They seem to be doing a lot of refurb or a lot of checks and tests today. It must be because they're going to be running at full capacity as of the weekend, maybe. Because obviously, like I keep saying, or I've just said, is the schools are breaking up. The little ones break up on Friday. So we will go straight into the Lego Reef. So it says swim on in. But the one we want to see is this. So it's got this cool spaghetti. We've got all like a little display up here, and then we've got all the models and stuff. It's very quiet in this bit because all the tables and chairs have been taken up and all the Lego has been taken away. Not 100% sure why. Maybe it's just because they don't have the staff at the moment to man it. It looks like that's how they clean all the bits and pieces, but maybe there's just nobody there to keep their eye on it, because the one down in Mythica, that is open. So the variation of this that's down by Mythica, where you can make all the mythical creatures, that is open. This was a display that was on where you could turn all the headlights on and off. Even the Gatti symbol, I didn't actually notice that before. That was actually all made from the Lego bricks as well. So we will try and catch as many models and stuff that I've missed as possible. And I'll make this as detailed as I can. And I might have to keep backtracking on different bits. Obviously they usually have these doors open, so it has that stuff, but it's open. It's just that they've only opened up the one door. So it's like a, if you know, you know, it's sort of thing. This is the one that's still closed. I got a bad feeling they're not going to reopen this because they've moved it up to the shop at the top, and they've just ripped everything out. Everything. I do like the lights, the yellow Lego brick lights that they've got there, block of 6. They use that for a lot of stuff, hence why my Instagram picture and my YouTube picture is just a single brick, because they use the single brick for a lot. So straight into Como. And then we got the first of many different penny manglers. So for this one we have these. Which one would you guys want to pick? Which would you like? Alright, let's go in. So that's the Lego Reef. That's the door we went in, that's the doors that the other people went in. They've got a meet and greet usually behind that white barrier. And then we meet the first ride, which is the Skyrider Ride. So this ride actually loops it all the way around the top. So you see these guys just over there flying away, and then the track goes all the way around, goes behind the Ben & Jerry's, which is a new thing for this year, and it loops it all the way around, and then just in front of where we were, and then it comes back. And from there you have the tripped over twice. That's impressive. You got the 4D cinema, and then you've got all the detailed models of the giraffes. Like I said, you've got the Ben & Jerry's over that one. So this is going to be very much a show and tell of as much as possible, but it's not going to be massively detailed, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do individual lands which are much more detail based of it. So if you want to spend a little bit more time in this imagination land and sort of soak it in a little bit more, hunt it down on the playlists that I've got. So this is under sort of the mini golf and more, I do believe. So, but you can see there's a lot to take in. The toilets being another thing that we'll try and pick up in this video. So you've got a big toilet block in this video, and so that's the second one within six minutes. This has been very busy, or the one up from it's been very busy with the schools. You can see little heads bobbling about. There's a lot of schools running around today. It's quite a busy day actually. I think a lot of the schools have already broken up and everybody's sort of on their activity week. So just this bit here is where you can pay to play. You can see the track loops around. So we can either go down and right to the Miniland area, or we can go underneath the track, which is what we're going to do. And we'll go down the bit that's slightly quieter. This bit, where does this bit take you? This takes you to the old Team Extreme, which is now something Raft Riders, that's what I think it's called now. But I think I've said this in a previous video, in fact a couple previous videos, so if you watched all of them, I do apologise, I keep repeating myself, but it's just because we will have more and more new faces catching up with the channel, so I don't want them to miss out on anything either. So this is the Raft Races. This has yet to be open this season, and we've had a stunning couple of weeks of heat, and we are about to go into the 6 or 8 week summer holiday, however long the little ones will be getting now, and that is yet to open, and they are blocking the bridges and things off. So I would imagine this might be a new ride at some point. I have seen bits and pieces online. You can do your own research with the old Google, that they are looking to massively expand Lego Windsor Park, which they've done with the Mythica area already. So these are some of the old school models that I really like, because it brings back memory of where the crazy golf used to be. And then you come down and round, and you've got the slides that take you down to the very bottom. And then from there you've got the dragon with the Duplo. So coming into the Duplo, see, sneak peek of this. What is here? What is here? Nothing. Nothing there, nothing exciting. See, I've got to try and catch as much, make it as detailed as possible. Nice dramatic screen, we like that. So you've got the mini land in the middle. Now I've got two options. I either take you through Duplo Land, which has been very, very busy so far today. So what I do is I try and do a pan round of here, because we will come back up to the other end of Duplo Land, and we just won't walk all the way through, because it's not all open, and the bits that are open, it's very, very busy in there. I've tried to film in there already, but it is also a nice cut through to some of the rides as well. So we'll come down the bottom of the mini land. So I will show you a sneak peek of me. I mean, we've got a massively detailed video of the mini land itself. Huge detailed video. What, we've got 5 or 6 parts. I think this has been split up into. So I'm not gonna slow down and zoom in on all the crazy and amazing models. We will just literally use this as a cut through, so you get the idea. Just sort of the scale of the park, really. So that's Duplo Valley just behind. If I get back up and round, it doesn't look too busy from the bottom end. I will try and do it, because it looks like everybody's having lunch down here, which means it might be a little bit calmer. So we will see what we can do. So just going through the bottom of the mini land, and then we're going to swing a left. We're going to go down here and left, and then this will take us to the fire ride, and also if we turned left at the bottom, we can go back up and towards the Duplo area, or we can go right. So there's lots of separate paths, lots and lots. They all do link up, but just want to give you a scale, make it as detailed as possible, but without, it's hard because I want to make it as detailed as possible, but without spending 10-15 minutes in each section. Otherwise it's just going to be hours and hours long. So it's going to be a lot of walking in this one. But we're coming into the fire bit now. We've got a big picnic area to my right, where lots of people are taking advantage of that grass. And then we've got the Fire Academy. Now the Fire Academy, it wraps around into 2. So you've got one bit there, and you've got one bit the other side, and then you've got the balloon school just behind it as well. So what we want to do is, you've got the Legoland Coffee & Co. Now behind that Legoland Coffee & Co. you have Ninjago. So if we do this right, we should be able to come all the way down here, past all the rides, and link back up hopefully in one swell swoop. if I get this in one, which won't be in this part of the video. I think what I'll do is I'll make them about 20-25 minutes long. There's going to be 2 or 3 parts, I would imagine, possibly 4 if I am, depending on, all depends how busy it is and if I can get everything in. Right, so they are building a new area here. This is where you could sort of cut through around the back there, and you could just sort of have like your picnic area. So the builders are sat down, stuffing their face, and then just to the left, you've got all the pay-to-play games. And then they've started to add all of the extended queue lines in, ready, I would imagine, for when it all when all the government changes change and the kids all break up, because I'm trying to think, the time that this comes out will be well into the summer holiday, but I'm doing this, like I keep saying, just before the little ones break up, and the announcement has just been made for the new regs. So I'm just coming through the learner drivers bits on both sides, and then where this takes us up to, it takes us back to the other side of Giplo Valley, which I want to film as a solo video when it's quieter, because it is really busy. If I can, what I do, I'll add this on right at the very end, just as a walk-through tour. No, it sort of would have made sense me walking through it, but it's just ramsacked of little ones. So now this will allow us to come down from the driving school, and then we get to where all the food bits are. So it's really busy in pockets at the moment. So that is 50 minutes for the driving school. It's a big old wait for that. So we've got food. I cannot wait to stuff my face with. And then we've got the Coast Guard HQ. And we've got the face painting. It looks like that's part of the queue there, where it comes all the way around from where we were for the driving school. So we've got the refresh and refill for the octane, and then we've got the barbecue that's not open yet, and we've walked down that bit. Now there's a path down there which would be much quieter for me to walk around, where it takes us to the Heart Lake City. But what we will do is we will walk down this way. Oh, train. So what we can do, we can walk through and down, and we'll catch some of this water. There's some nice models down this way. Some more of that train. So that train does a full loop round. Now again, there is more detailed videos of each pocket, but we are following a huge group of people underneath the bridge right beside the Monster Fighter's house, which has still yet to open today, which is such a shame because it's such a popular ride, but it's not yet open. Hopefully they will get all the tweaks and niggles out of this before it gets really busy this way, but it is currently closed. So they just asked a question asking do they know when it's going to be reopened. They said no, which is a real shame. Oh, I timed that perfectly well. So we'll get to the back of these elephants. Now these things, when working, will squirt water at you. So it's lucky dip if you get drenched or not, because The amount, oh, here we go, the amount of water that comes out of these things is actually quite surprising. You're gonna go, you're gonna go, you're gonna go. There we go. So there's two of those, so you just drive around and try and avoid them. So the train has just opened. And this takes us to the Discovery Adventure, so the deep sea adventure. Currently, I think it's like a 90-minute queue for that one. So you've got the really detailed model at the front, sort of pan past this one. You've got the entrance to that to the left, and then you've got some models at the top. And then the exit of the ride is actually an aquarium, which actually might be. We'll try and finish the part one of the video in the aquarium, shall we? So let's get back on the correct side. We'll actually have a look at this model and then get back in the aquarium to finish part one. Let's have a look. Yeah? Alright, hopefully the camera will pick it up. I did try in a separate video, but it was very busy when I tried. Much quieter. So will it pick it up? So we've got some more penny members, different ones in here. They're more obviously themed to where we are. And we've got a sea life one as well. Sea life trust. So within this area we have all the fish, which is really amazing to see. So this is actual real, you want Lego models within some. That's the end of the ride, look. So that's actually the ride there. Right, there's a queue line in front of me, so I'm not in anybody's way. So you can see people get in, jump in, the door is open. And they go on a full deep sea tour of all the fish. Then when you get off, you've got all the fish that are in here. That's really important as well. This is no flash photography. Massive puffer just there. You've seen Finding Nemo, you'll know what that little dude is. He's hiding in the darker bit, which is a shame. They are absolutely beautiful. There's more just here. This one's a little bit brighter here. Up a little bit, because last time I came in it was uber dark when I was watching it back. And then we've got just at the front some little tanks where you can do like a Q&A with a member of staff, and this is where you get your photos on the way out. And then we are back out. Oh, it's bright out here. Right guys, so we're obviously going to have to do this in parts, so this will be the end of part one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you on part number 2. You guys take care. Ta-da.